Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. Today we're looking at this. This is awesome. This is J Rockett as in the pedal manufacturer, J Rockett, their range of guitars. As you can see, this is a proper 80s rock machine with the Floyd Rose, etc. And it's built by Grover Jackson. So the whole story behind this is that Jay from J Rockett was brought up in the 80s and loves 80s style sort of shred guitars. So he went to Grover Jackson and created, I think it's 25 of these absolute masterpieces. Now, I don't say this lightly, as this has so many things about it that I would never choose on a guitar, but this is absolutely awesome. And it should be, because it's $5,000. Now, you're not going to hear a lot of clean playing because of the style of the guitar, but the pickups on this are probably some of the best pickups that I think I've ever heard on this sort of style of guitar. Now, I've owned a couple of those Friedman guitars, and Grover Jackson used to build guitars for Friedman. And there's a definite resemblance to that because the pickups have this incredible bite to them. So the specs on this guitar, we've got an alder body, maple neck. Now it's a two-tone sunburst underneath this black finish. It feels like a compound radius fingerboard, although I can't find any information on that. But the fingerboard is quite flat, so I'd say it's a, I don't know, maybe a 12 to 14 radius, something like that. The neck shape sort of feels like my 59 style Les Paul over there. It's incredibly comfortable. We've got medium jumbo stainless steel frets, which are incredibly well finished. And I will say that a lot about this guitar. There's nothing that I can fault about it. There's a couple of choices that I wouldn't make, but the actual build quality, it's second to none. Now the wiring down here is something that's slightly different. What we've got here on this tone control, we've got this push control, which takes us from your standard sort of pickups to instantly going to neck and humbucker. And that gives us more of those sort of telly tones, which I'll demonstrate in a minute. And then on the second tone control, we've got another push, which splits the humbucker. So let's reduce the overdrive a little bit and let's split the humbucker so you can hear the difference. And then also the neck and the bridge switch. So you can get a whole variety of really great tones out of it. Now, one of the things that I find that happens with a lot of these HSS style guitars is either the humbucker sounds great or the single coils sound great, and they don't actually blend. The single coils on this do sound absolutely fantastic. Now, the thing that I wouldn't choose on this guitar, and I almost wish that it was an option, is the Floyd Rose. Now, for me, I always prefer a more vintage style tremolo, either with the 6 screws or the 2 screws. I think it's a lot more comfortable. But I've got to be honest, when I first started playing this, I was like, the Floyd Rose is getting in the way. I can't get my hand in the right position. And it's amazing how quickly your hand adapts to it. And I haven't played Floyd Rose probably for 25 years. And all that sort of stuff that I can't do anymore. But it stays in tune absolutely flawlessly, and it does give it that sort of 80s tone, I guess. There is something about having this massive block of metal down here. So there you go. Now, if you like these 80s style Floyd Rose shred machines, I don't really think there's a better guitar that I've ever played. It is absolutely flawless. I'll leave all the details for J Rockett guitars in the notes below, so you can go and check it out. This is serial number 15. So if you want this one, you could pick this up directly from them. It's a shame it's got to go back because, as I said, it is incredible. And it is a style of guitar that I haven't got in my collection. I'm going to miss it. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe, click on the bell button, and to be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.